But that's what I think is really ironic, is a lot of the people that are speaking are not parents. I mean, I'd like to know, when people come up and speak, we ask them, what is your role, or what are you here to speak about? And very few are parents. So, I mean, that's why I'm on the board, is because I was a parent when I got on the board. I had small children. But a lot of the people that are coming to the board meetings now do not have small children in our district. So to say we're closing that off to parents, I mean, I disagree. That's not what this has become. It's not about the parents. So.
What our board and superintendent have done is stripped away our right as parents to protect our children's physical and mental health. When you see a mask on a young child who statistically poses the lowest risk of COVID, keep in mind that they're being treated this way to purely make adults feel safer.
Stan said, as a parent of a high school student sent home Friday to quarantine due to a student coming to school sick with COVID, I think some things need to be addressed.
But our children are quite literally the safest population in the entire United States. According to the CDC, there have been more childhood deaths, childhood suicides in 2018 than all of COVID in the last year.
Our community has long prided itself on an exceptional and enviable public school system. However, what I have watched in the most recent months unfold has completely contradicted the confidence the community has in our school board. The lack of transparency is a very serious matter. We have high standards in protecting our students.
Talk to other parents with smaller children, and they're like, man, we can't do anything. We don't even have time to speak up, let alone attend a board meeting, and they're just chasing. So you guys are representing the whole.
During this meeting, we were told many things, and the school district was going to do what was best for our kids and support parents and really hear us out. And here's what we learned. Face masks would be optional. Parents had a voice and a responsibility for their children. Teachers would not bully kids, and this was not okay.
Board members, you are the CEOs of our company, and we are the investors and shareholders. And we have the right, and we have the obligation, and we have the duty to advise our CEOs of how we want our school to look and to operate, and to expect results with complete and honest transparency of all finances, curriculum, and policies that are implemented in our school.
There's not much that I can't say that hasn't already been said about masks. But we were duped again, thinking all summer long that there was not going to be masks, and then there was masks, and then you guys said it was going to be 2 weeks, and then here we are 6 weeks later, we're still in the same boat. It makes me sad to think that you are instilling fear and shame into the most valuable among us because you're afraid of making tough decisions.
According to the U.S. Department of Education, Minnesota is receiving $1.3 billion total in ARP ESSER funds, and as of August 30, 2021, approval of the plan will result in the release of the final $441 million.
Don't be fooled. The special election was a referendum on the way that this school board has chosen to operate. From the mask mandate prior to using district-specific data, to breaking school board statutes, school board members giving up voting rights on COVID-19 policy, to saying in public forums that us parents are the problem.
Masking needs to be made optional, and quarantining healthy students without symptoms needs to stop.
Many schools across the country, even Minnesota, have gotten rid of most of the protocols unless a kid has symptoms or is sick.
Well, I have had teachers say to my class, if you're in quarantine, you are not my priority. And that is our choice to be in quarantine. No, it is not our choice to be in quarantine. You force us into it. We can't learn in quarantine. It also is extremely hard to catch back up.
I would move then that we would proceed for 3 months with this, this new model to enhance the communication process. And I won't read it verbatim what's up on the screen, but we're gonna have the 6:15 to 6:45 time frame. 2 or more, well, three board members or less.
No more than 3.
Yes.
Yes, thank you. We'll craft the wording accordingly to make sure we're in compliance. So, yeah.
And we will hear then a report at the end of the meeting from those board persons that attended. And you as a superintendent will be tasked with crafting our combined response to that Wednesday following our Monday night's meetings. So I would offer all of that as a motion.
Thank you, Ellen. Do I have a second to his motion?
I'll second.
Thank you, Pam. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
And opposed? Motion carries.